Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. So I thought I'd pop on and deliver us some midweek messages as it's Wednesday. So I've been sat here for a few minutes waiting for the washing machine to finish its cycle. Perhaps that's something that's going on for you at this present time. Perhaps you're not really taking much action in your life at this time, and you're in a period of reflection and contemplation while you're waiting for some cycles to close out and finish and end in your life. Well, let's pull some cards for the collective today. So we've got a few decks in front of me. I have the Divine Energy Oracle, the Gateway Oracle, the Keepers of the Light, and the You Are Brilliant, Talented, Fabulous and Wonderful affirmation cards. And the universe has your back card. So let's begin our reading today. Let's begin our midweek messages. So what's your divine energy calling for you to do today? What's your divine energy calling for you to do today? Okay, our final shuffle. Thank you. Very assertive. Oh, changing up. Changing up. Well, we have a few cards already. They insisted, but someone's saying no. So perhaps somebody's being a bit insistent and you're saying no. Well, there we go. Reflect on your truth and accept what is dying. There we go. So, someone is saying no. Perhaps you're saying no. You're counting your blessings. So, you're reflecting on your truth and accepting these cycles that are closing out in your life. Accepting what is dying. And saying no to anything that isn't serving you. You're counting your blessings and being grateful for your truth. Okay. There we go. That's our message. So reflect on your truth and accept what is dying. Okay. So, reflect on your truth. It's time to relax. The worst has passed, and the things you feared the most are behind you. The other shoe has dropped and you're still standing. It's obvious that living out of alignment with your most authentic, higher self doesn't work, and that your soul won't allow you to ignore your true spirit. Your divine energy is calling you to enter a period of personal reflection and deep soul searching. Your spirit suggests you proclaim what you stand for, so don't waffle and dance around the truth. What do you believe in? Do you share these values on a daily basis? What dominates your thoughts, emotions, and imagination? What's your mission and why? You're being asked to stop promoting illusions and begin serving the principles of truth, integrity, courage, and above all, love. Enjoy the peace and tranquility that flow from letting your higher self inspire you to move into more meaningful and selfless endeavors. When you search your soul, you find your light. Okay, so accept what is dying. An aspect of your life is clearly coming to an end. Some area has lost your interest and you can no longer muster the enthusiasm to carry on. It is time to surrender and let things end with grace. Your divine energy is calling you to accept the natural cycles of life and death and directly admit what's presently ending in your life. Let go of sentimentality and be honest and frank in your assessment of things. Do not waste time tending to a garden that simply will not grow. It's time for a big change. Face the unknown with courage and confidence. Exciting and more beautiful things await you. Understand that in every termination, you're crossing the threshold of rebirth to another level. Rather than prolonging or denying what has ceased to bring life to your spirit, accept the inevitable truth that the cycle for this connection has ended and consciously allow it to die naturally. Don't run from your emotions or deny your sorrow or fear. It's time to resign yourself to divine will and fully trust the normal rhythms of life and death. Remember, all that passes on is only in a state of becoming something new. So, you're saying no to something that does not serve you anymore. Are you seeking respect or waiting for some form of acknowledgement that is not forthcoming? Are you allowing yourself to be pushed past your limits? It is time to resume authority over your life as a divine being. This comes with setting clear limitations and learning to say no when appropriate. Difficulties will be greatly alleviated by comfortably setting your limits. Your divine energy is calling you to become the true authority for your life by establishing clear and healthy boundaries. It is up to you to know what does and does not work for you and respect this. Know your limits and express them before they are bypassed. You must communicate these limits in a calm but clear, loving way. It is also important to avoid the notion that it's more spiritual to say yes to the requests of others at your expense. If you can lovingly accommodate others, go ahead. But if saying yes to another means harming yourself, you must not. There are times when saying no serves best, however difficult it may feel to express and uphold. Respect your limits and communicate them in a loving and consistent way. Be willing to speak up to others and establish limits where necessary. Be unpopular if you must in order to maintain your soul's integrity. Learning to say no takes practice, and you'll fumble sometimes. To begin, ask yourself how saying no serves you presently, and then respect this. Okay. So, what do the keepers of the light wish you to know? Respectfully. regarding your situation today. Because yes, it's very clear, as I spoke of at the very beginning, before I even pulled cards. So to my amazement, we had the very message that I was picking up on energetically at the very beginning. How you're taking this moment of reflection as these cycles are coming to a close in your life. So, let's get a message from the keepers of the light. Thank you, keepers of the light. So we have Mercury, open communication. So get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. And that's the only card that wanted to come out at this time. So at the bottom of the deck we have Melchizedek, higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. So that's why you're taking this time of reflection, as these cycles are coming to a close in your life. So, Mercury. Mercury is the Roman god of messages and communication. In Greek mythology, he is known as Hermes. He has often been depicted with wings on his feet, representing his capacity to be swift, and carrying a caduceus, the same healing wand that Archangel Raphael is known to carry. As well as overseeing communication, he oversees the planet Mercury. When this goes retrograde, which means it appears to go backwards when seen from the Earth, communication can be delayed or difficult. When we call on Mercury for help with loving, honest and open conversations, divination and any form of expressive art such as writing, poetry and journalism, he can also help us heal miscommunications that have caused distress. So get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. Open all levels of communication now. Important messages, information and insights are being shared. You may hear from an old friend or family member, or have an important, that's very interesting, it doesn't say that, or well, it will be an important opportunity, or have an important opportunity to finally understand a loved one you've not had an easy time with. You may be able to clarify situations where you feel you weren't heard properly or were misunderstood. Get things off your chest in a loving way so that you can clear all the roads to love in your life. Listen to. Communication is a two-way street. Mercury is here now to allow you to hear clearly and be heard. Excuse me. So, Melchizedek is a high priest who is mentioned in the Bible's book of Genesis and many other sources too. He is here to assist the earth through the ascension process, which is basically moving everyone and everything back to a state of love and harmony. He appears with bright light around him and a long white beard to match his ancient high priest ways, and is said to have his own order of light-filled priests who are able to help spiritual people develop their gifts and qualities. As he works on a high energetic level, we can connect with him through sacred geometry and by focusing on ancient star-shaped symbols. You have learned so much to this point and are learning more every day. You are recognizing all the great lessons your experiences and challenges have brought to you and are preparing for a transition or inner ascension where you will move beyond another level of fear and into the inner sanctum of your heart and soul. Become aware of patterns, ancient symbols and signs being sent to you from the universe. There's a sense that you are now able to focus in a new way and offer greater light to the world. Melchizedek and his order are with you now, leading you towards spiritual wisdom. Meditate and connect with their light. So, let's look a little bit more into the direction that you are heading towards right now through the Gateway Oracle. Okay, so let's pull another card. The Gateway Oracle, thank you. Oh, okay, so we have it. We have it. Cherishing self. I accept and love myself. So you are accepting what is dying and learning to cherish your truth. Learning to love and accept the divine being that you are. Being in the flow. I am the flow of the universe. Learning how to embrace the flow of the universe. Cherishing self. And this is the direction that you are heading in. There are times to put your own needs above the needs and expectations of others. So put yourself first today. Buy yourself roses. Invite yourself out to a scrumptious dinner, or buy that special gift for yourself that you've been putting off. Treat yourself the way you would treat an honoured guest. The universe wants you to know. Be your own advocate. Spend time cherishing yourself gently and kindly. Focus on what is wondrous and remarkable about you. When you truly care for yourself, you are able to care for others even more and make a difference in their lives. It's difficult to give when your cup is only half full, but when your cup is overflowing, you have more than enough to offer others. In the same way that a flight attendant tells you to put on your own oxygen mask before attending and assisting others with theirs in an emergency, cherish yourself first, and then others will benefit even more. Everything is falling into place because you aren't resisting the drift of the great river of life. Learning to be in the flow, to let go of the shore and allow the currents to dictate your direction. You don't need to decide and plan everything yourself. Just let things flow effortlessly. The universe wants you to know, when you are truly in the flow, you don't need to push or exert great effort to make things happen. If there is a situation in your life that isn't falling into place, let it go. It's not the right time. If there aren't smooth currents regarding a specific area of your life, it might mean that you are trying to control the outcome or that you are being overly self-critical. Know that you can, I don't know if you heard the whistle, well, know that you can blow the whistle on yourself. You can blow the whistle on yourself, on all those things that, on all those aspects that you've been, overly critical of. Wow. Know that you can flow around any obstacle. The way to do so is with gratitude and appreciation. Allow others and spirit to support and care for you. So allow spirit to support and care for you today. Let's get an affirmation. Let's get a you are brilliant, talented, wonderful, and fabulous affirmation card. Because that's the truth that you're reflecting on today. So Oh, we have a card. Okay. Optimism. So optimism is an essential ingredient to success and happiness. When things are not going so well, we sometimes get into negative thought patterns, but focusing on negativity can only make things worse. Well, it just attracts more. So start each day with an optimistic outlook. Visualize your successes and have faith in yourself and in your future. So the affirmation on this card, I am optimistic, confident and proficient. Everything I want to achieve is possible. I am possible. So release any bitterness. We have bitterness. So release any bitterness. So take control of your emotions and banish bitterness from your life. Be happy and peaceful. It is a fact that nothing positive in the world has ever been brought about by bitterness. No matter what injustice we have suffered, and some, of course, take a lot more time to overcome than others, we need to find the strength to free our minds and hearts of bitterness, to be at peace with the world and find contentment in the things we cherish. Well, you are learning how to cherish yourself. You are learning how to say no to things that are not benefiting you, that are only draining your resources and your energy. So let's do this. We have a mindful melting exercise. So would you like to take a moment? So this is a simple one that you can do anywhere with a little privacy. So sit, relax, and imagine yourself melting into everything around you. You might begin to feel at one with everything around you after some practice. Try this a few times today, as it may take a while to master. Make sure you clear your mind while attempting this exercise and just purely relax and melt away. Go and get yourself a Mr. Whippy. Yes, please. I think I might. So, cherish yourself today. Choose to be happy in this moment. And know that there are so many things in your life to be happy about. So choose to be happy in this moment. Happiness does not come about from material gains or the pursuit of perfection. It comes from within. It shouldn't be treated as a target or a goal, but rather as an uprising. Wow. Oops. Or rather as an ongoing and uprising process. We each have the power to nurture our own happiness, and this can come from leading an open, honest and loving. And this can come from leading an open, honest and loving life, as well as learning to take control of our own emotions and stay mindful of all the good things, especially about yourself. So, your learning. Melchizedek is here and all around you, supporting you with your higher learning. So, wow, the universe has your back card, and we have the presence of love will always cast out fear. So, embrace love. Say no with love if you must. I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. Because trust that you are being guided. Melchizedek is guiding you right now, leading you towards your higher learning. So take this time to reflect, accept what is dying, but embrace what is also living, all around you and all within you. Embrace what is living within you. So let's get one final message. I feel one final message needed for the collective today. So, one final message. Well, I've been drawn to the Universal Love Oracle. So, our final message. Well, that's very interesting. So I've just taken the box out of the deck and reflection. So let's have a shuffle. Let's get the cards shuffled and see which card would like to pop out, because okay, I had to pause for a moment. It looked like the camera stopped recording, but let's keep going. So thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Final message for the collective today. And we have a card. We have the Gateway. So the Gateway is all about a new, wow, a cycle closing. The Gateway. Let's get a message. It's been a while, but indeed it is. The Gateway. With meditation at the bottom of the deck. So a chapter in your life is coming to a close, and a new chapter is about to begin. Surrender the past graciously and lovingly, and trust in the natural cycles of life, for all is held eternally within the arms of this great love that we call life. Remember that spring follows winter, and each spring is full of rebirth. Time is an eternal gateway to new beginnings. Feel the sacred, precious beauty that fills your heart. Even in sadness, a great light shines from within you. Be grateful for all that has been and all that is still to be. Your soul is yearning to communicate with you. So sit quietly and listen. Let the light of your soul fill your heart and mind. Listen to the guidance that comes from within. Pay attention to your inner world, and don't be distracted by what is going on outside of you. All you need is inside you and not outside of you. The outer world is full of distractions and illusions. In your inner world resides your truth. If you are struggling to find an answer or a solution to something, then still your mind through meditation, and soon all will become clear. So listen to your heart. Listen to your truth. And let love guide your speech, thoughts, and actions, and a relationship will dramatically improve. Know that love heals all things. It illuminates hearts and minds. It opens doors previously closed and reveals pathways previously hidden. Love has but one enemy, and that is fear. So be fearless the next time you are about to react or respond to any situation through fear. Stop and replace the fear with love. Say no to fear today. You will be amazed by the results that this simple change in attitude brings. So thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed our readings, messages, readings and our messages today. So much love, and I shall see you again very, very soon. Take care. Bye.